so I'm not going to PucciCon anymore. Hi everyone, my name is Taylor, my middle name is Lynn, and I'm the owner of Mint by Lynn, which is a clothing and accessory shop on Etsy, so definitely come check me out. But yeah, so this time we're going to PucciCon up in Camelback, PA. I've heard a lot of mixed reviews about this con, both good and bad, so I'm really curious to see how this is gonna go. Alright, so what happens next is actually really unfortunate. So I'm not going to PucciCon anymore. What ended up happening was the weekend before Pucci, I was scrolling through Instagram and I saw that my one of my fellow artists who was going had already gotten their Artist Alley map. And I was like, that's weird, I didn't get mine yet. So I was texting her about it and I emailed the convention runners, and my friend ended up being like, hey, you're actually not on the list. And I was like, oh, that's not good. And then I had then received an email back from the convention people later, which was basically being like, hey, we missed your name. We don't have any more tables left, especially due to fire code reasons, but I can offer you free tickets. So that really sucked. I've been accepted to this con since December 2022. They knew I existed. I've been featured on their Instagram stories. I met the people, the runners, in person at Fan Expo Philly. They were like, I can't wait to see what you have for us at PucciCon. And I thought it was so cool that I got to meet them. So that sucked. But, you know, I'm gonna go with the idea that maybe this is a weird fate thing, being like, if I had gone this weekend, I would have died or something. Like, something crazy could have happened. So I'm just gonna keep that as like my focal point of like coping. But you know, since my con vlog has now turned into a studio vlog, there's actually quite a few things that I've been working on that I can share with you guys. So the first thing I ended up doing, I got some new backer cards. They're actually really pretty. They feature a chef, because as you know, she is the mascot at this point for this YouTube channel. So I figured it would be fun to kind of bring her in a little bit more. I also designed a new sign for the backdrop for my shop stand, so that didn't come in yet, but I think it'll be fun. I wanted to try something vertical, so I have a horizontal thing now, but I'm wondering if it would like help the flow of the t-shirts on the back and or give me more space, because I did make it just like a little bit smaller, that maybe I could go back to using hangers, because I do think that that is something that looked really nice at my first con, but I stopped doing that for my second one. So that is a thing I want to play around with a little bit. Another thing that I redid my whole display. So my girlfriend was helping me out with this, and so something that was really bothering me was that all of my stuff was just like one level on the table. So my first con was totally not like that. So I had like a whole bunch of different things built up on the table, and then we were looking at what was working, what wasn't, and then that next con I had to take a bus to New York. So we tried to like downsize everything and see how much could fit in like just my suitcase. And now I'm trying to like figure out the balance between like, okay, what can I do but still keeps everything a little bit minimal and not as crazy as the last one. So I ended up making from my grids like a little ramp, and then I used some fabric that I had and covered it like a little pillowcase. I think it turned out pretty cute. And then we ended up going for a more like vertical look with like having things kind of going like vertical on the table and sections. Also, I'm really sad about not doing this convention because it was the weekend before Halloween and I had like a whole bunch of things. Like I had my posters already kind of printed that had like my kind of spooky fall stuff. And then I also have like a giant little guy that I made. So I had a whole bunch of like little ghost boys that I was like really excited about. And I was gonna do this really cute thing with my hat. I might still do it for J1Con. So that's the next con I'm prepping for now. So I might still do it for J1. I was gonna have like a bunch of like little embroidery guys like all around the hat. And I thought it was gonna be really cute. I still think it's gonna be cute, so I still wanna do it. So J1 is the weekend after Halloween. So I don't know if it's even socially acceptable to be doing chaotic Halloween things in November. But you know, it be like that sometimes and we just gotta roll with it. But anyway, so we had like this whole little stand for the giant little guy and we're gonna have like a little army of them. I still am. So also something really exciting happened in the last 2 weeks. So I had my 2-year shop anniversary. So that happens September 30th every year now. And then 2 days after my shop anniversary, I ended up having 500 sales on Etsy. So that was just like really cool. So I just want to give a huge thank you to everyone who's been supporting me and who has taken the time to take a look at my things and been like, yes, I want this. Like that is really, really cool. And just seeing how everything has grown in the last year even is crazy. So the first year I had my shop, I got like one sale every like 2 months. And now I'm getting probably between like 3 to 5 a day, sometimes less, sometimes more, you know, just the average. So it's like really humbling and thank you. It's crazy to even think about. So I got in some new keychains, some to restock, one new for the Mischief series. I got a new shaker keychain. So I designed this guy. So my girlfriend had the idea of like, oh, we should do this. And I was like, you're right, that's a cute idea. So I ended up going for it and designing it, and it is pretty cute. I don't know if I'll do another shaker keychain, but for what it is, it's really cute. And I remember I showed my grandma and she really liked it, so I guess that's a win, right? But yeah, so I have those are up on my shop now, which is really great. I started a new thing. Okay, so I went home over the weekend and I hung out with a homie and we went to Petco and it was love at first sight with these really gorgeous fish. Okay, my original inspiration, okay, so I was looking on Printful and I was like, I wonder what other products they have that I can just like beep bop and try. And I found these navy corduroy hats and I was like, we're doing this right now. So I designed a really cute design to go on some navy corduroy hats and I didn't get them yet, but I'm very excited. Also, I decided to try, so I really wanted to do some frosted keychains because I thought that'd be really pretty with these fish, but my manufacturer was sold out of the frosted keychains. Very sad. But one day I'll get there. Instead, I tried out a keychain that has a little like lanyard attached to it. So I'm gonna be getting those in and I'm really excited. Just because I want to see the quality of the lanyard piece also, because I think it's printed and not like woven. So I'm not really sure. I've also never done a lanyard before, so this is just like a little mini lanyard that's attached, so I think it'll be cute. I don't know. So another thing I've been thinking about is over the course of like the last week, I've been really thinking about my products and how, you know, I finally have a full like shop set up like for conventions, and that's so great. But I've been really thinking about like, okay, what takes a lot of time to make and what's selling and what's not selling. So obviously my best sellers are my Birds and my Mischief series shirts. And so with that, I've decided that once my mob shirts run out, that's it, and I'm not gonna make any more. I've also decided the same for my swirl block tees. So the floral isn't my original print, it's something I sourced out. And since I've started doing a lot more original things, I want to keep going on that trend and I want to keep growing in that direction. I think it's time, and that's okay. It's good to get some stock out and then bring new stock in. That way I have more space and I have more time to focus on other things. Like the mob shirts take a lot of time. Like I don't know if you guys realize, but like I individually bleach every shirt twice. Not once, but twice. And then I hand roll on all of the text that's on the shirts. And then I have to iron the text for like at least like, I think it's like 2.5 or 3 minutes each to heat set the design. And then I hand sew on the tag and the things on top. When I say hand sew, I mean like machine stitch. So it's not like, I'm not like crazy. But they take a lot of time. I also think Mob Psycho is kind of going out of popularity a little bit. We do love Mob here in this house, but that's how it is. But again, this way I can focus on other new designs. Again, expand the fish collection. that's just where my brain is at right now. It's like, these fish are so pretty. But again, I only have a limited time. My fellow artists out there who also have a full-time job on top of their art business all understand how limited time can be. Next stop is J1Con, so that is in Atlantic City, November 4th and 5th. I think it's gonna be fun. From what I've seen, they just got a new venue at the Showboat. I love Atlantic City. Personal love, no one else likes it, but I have some very fond memories there from like mostly going to Anime Next. I used to attend there a lot. It'll be nice to go. I will be driving every day there, so it's probably gonna be a little tiring, but I say me, it's gonna be my girlfriend driving because I don't drive. But yeah, I'm really excited. I get to kind of showcase all my new things there, so I hope like my sign comes in, and if my one corduroy hat comes in and I like it, I might just put that for sale and see if it sells. I don't know. But thank you guys for clicking on this video. It was very nice to chat and have a little catch up on like kind of what I'm doing and where I'm at. But yeah, it's really unfortunate what happened about Poochie. I hope that everyone who goes has a great time. So no hate, I'm just sad. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and all those things so that we can hang out again. Yeah, so again, going to J1Con, and then after that, it's actually really scary, but I don't have anything else that's ready to go until May, because I have applied to so many places and I haven't heard anything back yet. I'm accepted to that geekdom in Philly, and that's it. So very nervous because I want to keep the ball like rolling, you know. So hopefully I get into a few of these. I was waitlisted for Setsucon, unfortunately, but I'm holding out hope for these others. I just got an email from ZenkaiCon being like, hi, we had 500 applicants, good luck. And I was like, oh my goodness, that's so scary. A lot of competition. We are just gonna stay positive and hope that people get back to me soon, so I can actually make a schedule for myself. But yeah, see you again later. Bye.